Once upon a time, in a land where the sun painted the sky in shades of orange and pink, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was known throughout the forest for his adventurous spirit and boundless energy. From dawn to dusk, he would scamper through the trees, collecting acorns and playing with his forest friends. One day, as Sammy was exploring a new part of the forest, he came across a mysterious clearing. In the center of the clearing stood a majestic oak tree, its branches reaching up to the sky like outstretched arms. Curious, Sammy approached the tree and noticed something glittering at its base. To his amazement, Sammy found a tiny door nestled among the roots of the oak tree. Without hesitation, he pushed open the door and stepped inside. What he saw took his breath away. Inside the tree was a cozy little room, bathed in the soft glow of firefly lanterns. The walls were lined with shelves filled with books of all shapes and sizes. In the middle of the room sat a wise old owl, wearing spectacles perched on the edge of his beak, reading a book. "Welcome, young squirrel," the owl said, looking up from his book. "I've been expecting you." Sammy was astonished. "How did you know I would come here?" he asked. The owl smiled kindly. "I am the keeper of this tree, and I know all who seek its magic. This tree holds the stories of the forest, and tonight you shall hear one of its tales." The owl picked up a book from the shelf and began to read. As he read, the words came to life, and Sammy was transported into the story. He found himself soaring through the sky on the back of a mighty eagle, exploring distant lands and meeting new friends. When the story came to an end, Sammy was filled with wonder. The owl bid him good night, and Sammy stepped back outside, the door closing softly behind him. He raced back to his burrow, eager to drift off to sleep and dream of the adventures that awaited him in the forest. And so, every night, Sammy would visit the oak tree, listening to the stories and adventures that filled its pages, knowing that the magic of the forest would always be with him, even in his dreams. The end.